Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, May 9th. Call me Craig. Welcome to the port of Newcastle. Oh, we're still moving. We're turning slowly. I gotta get the sunrise on the other side. Morning, Mom. That's the sunrise. Oh, I think over there on the left, that's the famous Newcastle Beach that shows up in all like the tourist photos online. Good stuff. Oh, you got a little tugboat. Adorable. Beautiful morning. Tour group is leaving. We are quad biking. I don't know what that means. I think it's like an ATV. So that would be a first. Quad, I mean, even if it's whatever a quad bike is, it will still be the first. Lots of buses. We're actually docked in like a neighboring area called, I think it's a city, maybe a neighborhood called Carrington. Very industrial looking, but the city of Newcastle is not too far of a walk away. We're in the same bay.
Yes, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Famous Newcastle Island, or peninsula is over there. So we're here. We are all suited up, really just with helmets. And the ATVs are in the back. It is legit ATVing, so very different for me. I'm excited. There's a fleet of them. I don't understand any of these controls.
Warm. Just watch your legs today, buddy.
Nice.
This here will get. No brakes, a little bit of gas.
Yep. All right, thanks. We made it. We're alive. Hey look, the ocean. Oh, culture talk, they said. Go this way.
Okay. We'll get you back up. Lands Council, we had to show that we're Aboriginal and we still have a connection to the land. So one of the biggest connections out here is behind us. So this is what we call a saltwater midden site. So the midden sites are absolutely full of artifacts. Mainly what you can see left over is the white pippy shells. So like the oysters, the seafoods that we eat. So this is a place where all of our people come together to share meals. 3 out of 5 can actually be burial sites as well. So as Ross was saying, the largest moving coastal sand dunes in the southern hemisphere. So they move backwards and forwards all the time. So they cover things up and they uncover things as well. In saying they're burial sites, yes, we have had human remains come out and they've been very ancient and old, so they're actually put to the back of the sand dunes, because the sand dunes, besides moving backwards and forwards, are also marching inland each year as well. So those remains are put on the inside of the dunes, so hopefully they're covered up and kept safe for thousands of years more to come. All of our migratory shorebirds, as I was saying with the 4-wheel drives, all of our migratory shorebirds plonk 2 or 3 little speckled eggs in the sand. They don't have a tree, they don't have a nest. So it's another really important thing to keep them 4-wheel drives out of this area as well.
Because of the soap.
Yes. So your golden wattle also makes soap. Yeah, so your soap is really good too, because that was actually crushed up and put into the smaller water holes, so to take the oxygen out and bring the crustaceans and that to the surface as well. So as I said, your golden wattle also has the seeds that were made for damper. With our migratory shorebirds, we have lots of different species. As I said, we have a lot of volunteers come in, so we actually count every egg, every chick, every fledgling that actually leaves. Heaps and heaps of volunteers. One of my favourite little ones, he actually migrates through New Zealand. We've got two little types, little plovers, little tiny ones run along the beachfront. They're really cute. Yeah, they are pretty.
This is a lily pilly. Had a really nice conversation with the guides. Learned a lot of stuff about this place. It's the dunes just stretch for so long, and like the beach is right there, and people aren't supposed to come in here except with the tours because they can ruin the tops of the dunes, and then it messes with like the ocean and the wind. So but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. And apparently sand, oh look, there are some tracks here for probably like a sand crab, they were saying, which is they come in and they eat like migratory bird eggs and whatever, called ghost crabs. But yeah, these is really cool. It's great. It's really cool, really cool. Hi, I'm here in the sand dunes. I'm just gonna turn the camera around. The beach is right there, but these sand dunes have a lot of Aboriginal significance, and they move. They move like as the wind blows them around, so sand uncovers and covers stuff up. It's fascinating. We are here as tourists just to learn and observe. It's awesome. We are here at the Murrook Culture Centre.
This country, that makes us scientists. Just because we don't use the same words doesn't make our culture uncivilized. We had a beautifully sophisticated lifestyle, a blueprint on how to live in this country, and if they had listened, then we wouldn't be suffering all of the fires and floods that we're dealing with at the moment. And it's pretty tragic, it's pretty horrific here in Australia at the moment. And that's the land for all Aboriginal communities. Nat, which is Mother Earth, we all say Mother Earth, so she's our mother. And we've got really big families. I've got 93 first cousins.
Uncle Gary.
But, so he called me and he said, look, he said, I'm going to be honest, I don't trust that my family won't sell my stuff when I pass away. He was literally on his deathbed. So I went in and sat and spoke to him and his wife, and they requested all of his stuff to the Murrook Culture Centre so that we could put it on display for people to enjoy.
That's awesome. This place is really cool. The guy who's like kind of the curator of the cultural center, yeah, he wasn't even, it was his day off, and he still came in and gave us a tour because he really just wanted to give us a good understanding of everything. So he showed us a lot of the reason why everything is in here, which is awesome. So if you ever get time, I highly recommend coming to the Murrook Cultural Center in not quite Newcastle, but close to Newcastle. I think it's closer to Port Stephens. Yeah. Woohoo! It's a good tour. And back to the ship. Very calm, peaceful trip. So went for a quick walk. I see the Serenade behind us. I've just been following the trail, the tram lines. Here's the Queen's Ferry, I think, or Queen's Wharf, and you can kind of see Nobby Lighthouse in the way back there. So that's kind of where I'm aiming to go. It's a little far, but hopefully I'll make it. So I'm about 2/3 of the way there. Serenade's there. Hi, Serenade. But this little park has is like pretty cute, and it's nice and green over on this side. There's lots of cars here, so it must be pretty popular for a Saturday afternoon. I found a beach. Too bad I'm still wearing long pants and misery, but we're gonna touch the water. Ooh, lighthouse over there. is closer than I thought that I was, so I must have traveled farther than I thought. Oh, those waves look big. Oh, the water is nice and chilly. The water is much clearer here than it was at Sydney, or at Manly Beach. Nice. Getting quite close. But there was that bridge. We drove over that on the bus on the way to the sand dunes. Oh, and a huge, it looks like a cargo ship. It is a cargo ship. It's also leaving the harbor right now. Interesting. It's very impressive, all this nautical stuff. I'm almost there, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Ah! Whew, I made it. Had to climb quite a few, or quite a steep ramp. But here, at the little lighthouse. I bet Mommy already came here. Yeah, just gonna check the overlooks and just see the views from up here. Dang, I can keep going down that way. I don't know how to get down there though. There's that tanker, or that cargo ship. Lots of beach on the other side. It's nice and breezy as well, which is also not unwelcome. We've got Nobby's Beach over there, and then Horseshoe Beach right there. Serenade over there. My perspective's all off, but yeah, Serenade's over there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Kept on walking down past the lighthouse. There's another path that brings you out towards this other, I guess, lighthouse, Nobby Point. And I basically did this because there's Pokestops over here and some gyms that I wanted to spin. But it is quite pleasant to have a walkway with water on both sides. Quite pleasant. Alright, so I made it all the way to the end. That's the way back. You can see the lighthouse. But yeah, it's just 3/4 of water. Surrounded by water. I did hear over at the Murrook Culture Centre that this used to be an island. This area used to be an island, and the English filled in the land to cut it off. It's very, very interesting. All the things that the British did. Yeah, history, history, history. There are also quite a few of these plaques that people have pasted as in memorial for other folks. There's some painted ones over here. There's a painted one right here, Heidi. That one's for Dylan. I saw one for Bob Wilson. Just, it's touching that people choose to memorialize this way. Don't know if that's what its intent is, but they are here and they're noticed. So there's that too. On the walk back, that bird flew into my hat. And I don't know what it wants, but it kept staring at me for a little bit. It hates me. Okay, I'm gonna leave. So the museum is free, so I'm just gonna poke around here a little bit. There's a section called the BHP, which is the Broken Hill Proprietary Steelworks. And it just has a cool vibe. I like it. I have no idea what anything in this place is. Oh, coal. Does it have to do coal? Yeah, coal.
All of them were wood, but it's only with me, the police. You just make me feel better. This is the one that goes straight. No.
I literally said to her, let's go eat, and then she immediately looked at more jewelry. Soup. Stuffed avocado half.
I don't really mess with monkeys. They're a little too intense.